All right, so we're talking about sleeping on your back. And basically you're mentioning how you find yourself on the side, the other side, moving around all night. How can you stop from moving all night? The first thing I mention is when you're on your back, you don't have to be rigid and just hold still and you can't move. And there's a pillow here and a pillow under your knees. Nobody would be able to sleep like that. You have the freedom to wander, to let it move, anywhere in this motion here is fine, all night. So there's some movement. All right, so the thing that would be the worst and you never want to do is sleeping on your stomach, because what happens is when you go to your stomach, you turn to breathe, but there's the weight of the body and the weight of twisting that head and neck, which will throw out that upper cervical spine, put torque and tension there, and it starts to bring you back into trouble. So for sure, you don't want to be on your stomach. You want to try to sleep on your back as long as you can. I pretty much sleep all night on my back. Maybe the last hour is going to a side or another side. Now, another important thing to know is if you have a small rolled towel or blanket to support behind the neck, which is good, we want that, and you happen to go all the way to your side. Now if you have that blanket and you put that in, look what that just did to my neck. Now my neck's gonna curve. And we don't want that. From the front, we want to be straight. From the side, we want the curves. So if you happen to go to your side, you need to have another pillow. Something up there waiting, something that's under your legs that you can put up so that the head and neck are relatively in good alignment in relation to each other. Think of it this way. Think of sitting in a chair for hours, because if you're going to sleep for hours, well, you're sitting in a chair for hours. If your head is down like this for 2 hours, you might have some neck pain. That wouldn't feel too good, right?
No.
Or same thing with the other way. So you want to think of it as, how would your head and neck sit in a good sitting posture? Now let's get that to sleeping when we lay on our side. Now the only difference is you're not going to be flat shoulders like you would be when you're sitting. In other words, when I lay on my side, typically what happens is the weight of the body is on it and the arm curls and the shoulder curls and you end up doing something like this. But you want to be careful that the head doesn't go this way. Or there's too many pillows and the head's kind of out here and it's doing this kind of thing either. So again, in relation to here, you want to be kind of neutral. Nobody's going to be perfect and be able to sit in a good position all night long as you're sleeping. But if you could get yourself ideally and know what's the right way to start, and know that if you wake up in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom or whatever, how to kind of situate yourself, whether it be on your side or on your back, you're going to do a lot better.
Okay.
Does that make sense?